Hello, it's Evans Logic here again. How you all doing? So today we are going to be talking about Solana. All right, so Solana is a crypto pair, all right? So we're going to be looking at a top-down analysis from the 3 months time frame down to the daily. So as you all know, all we do here is market structure because I think and I know market structure is the basis of the market. You know, when you want to have consistent entries, when you want to have profitable entries, profitable trades, you need to understand market structure. So market structure separates you from other traders who have issues or traders who struggle with the markets. So here we go. What we can see right now is we can see something like this. We can see a high, all right. We can see a low, and we can see a higher high and the possible higher low. All right. So the next thing we do is we want to take our structure. We want to understand what the monthly is saying. I told you the market is just about understanding who is in charge, the buyers or the sellers. So this is what you're about to find out right now. So stay with me while we get to uncover this. So right now we have a high, we'll have a low, we'll have a higher high. So the 3 months time frame is in an uptrend. This is an uptrend until this low is taken out, until price makes its way down, all right, and takes out this low. We are still in an uptrend. Okay, so here we go to the monthly time frame. Since we've established our 3 months time frame is in an uptrend. So here we go. What can we see on the monthly time frame? The monthly time frame is telling us that currently we are seeing a high, low, higher high, and lower low. So we're focused on the current part of the chart. So what we can read right here is this: high, higher low, higher high, and a lower low. Okay, so we can establish this at the current part of the monthly time frame. All right, we are seeing a downward movement. Okay, different folks have different ways they see market structure. So this is my interpretation. All right, so on this time frame we are seeing bearish activity because we made a higher high here, we made a higher low, we made a higher high, and a lower low. So the monthly time frame is telling us we're having a downtrend. All right. So the next thing is that, okay, let's have a change of color so we can identify these trends. Let's make it green so we can see a difference. We can have a difference. All right. Okay. So here we go. So we change our monthly color to green so that we can understand our different time frames. We can differentiate our different time frames. All right. So this is done. So here we go. The next thing, we want to go to the weekly time frame. Okay, we're in the weekly time frame already. Yeah. So the weekly time frame, what can we see at the current chart here? So we can see that we had equal highs here, high, an equal high, a low, and a lower low. So what is Solana telling us here right now? Solana is telling us we're in a downtrend on the weekly time frame, right? So we head to the daily. So on the daily time frame right now, What can we see? So let's read the structure here. Let's see what the price is telling us. So we'll have a high here, we'll have a low, lower high, lower low, the most obvious levels, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then we'll have a lower high and I think a possible lower low. So currently now, let's zoom that and be sure that we have a lower low there. Let's be so sure. Okay, this low, let's be sure. Okay, this low is lower than this. So currently now on the daily time frame, we can see that we've established a downtrend. All right, let's have a separate color for our daily level. Let's change this to something different so we can understand what is going on. Okay, let's make this dark black. Okay, let's make this black so we could have clarity. So let's make this black. All right, so there's a lower high and we take a previous low. All right, so here we go. So what could we see right now? We can see that on the daily time frame, the bears are in charge. You see, in the market, there's an overall trend. Now, the overall trend from the 3 months, we saw it bullish on Solana. All right, we went down to the monthly time frame, and the current chart we saw it was bearish. Weekly, the same thing. Weekly, the same thing, bearish, and the daily is also bearish. So right now, if I want to look for entries, I'm just going to head down to the H4. All right, I will head down to the H4. What am I seeing? So I want to read the structure again to understand what is going on. So from here, we have this high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm going to draw our levels here also. So I'm basically waiting for something. All right, I'm basically waiting for price to run in to this level. So I'm basically waiting for price to run in here. Okay, give me a break of structure, then I move in for sales. All right, oh sorry, so I move in for sales to the downside. But if price have a different plan, if price does something different from this, hopefully breaks this, because we're still in the downtrend on H4 until price is taking this high out. So if price moves in, I get a break of structure, I sell down, and price should decide to break this place, break this lower high, and it doesn't want to come down, then I'm going to be looking for buys. So my mentorship, I go in details where I teach structuring structure, how to take entries and how to place your SLs, safest places to place your SLs, and your realistic targets. Okay, I for one, I'm a trader who believes in ratio 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, 1:5. Okay, so I have a complete detailed system that I use. So all of this I teach in my mentorship. I teach how to master understanding because this market structure, people say they know it, but they don't really know it. It's deeper than this. So I teach everything in detail in my mentorship, and I teach you how to take these entries correctly. So that is my time here. I'm going to be working on the next PM. Probably we're going to be talking about Cardano or just something else, or maybe Apple. Okay. So you have a nice one. FS Logic here. Please like, subscribe, and share. All right. You help me. You help the channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Also, drop your comments, ask me questions. I'm going to reply. And that's my time here, This Logic. Have a nice one. Thank you.